Okay, I haven't made a video in a while, so this is going to be a vinyl finds. And I hope it's exciting because we have some mail to open up. Here we go. Ho freaking ho ho. Vinyl Richie sent me an album. Let's see what the album is that he sent me, and I think that's his artwork. Where are you? Here you are. It's the George Brigham Jungle Rot album. And this thing's cool. I like it. It's got some Iggy and the Stooges influences, and then some influences that I'm sure are influences, but I've never heard the artists that are influencing the Jungle Rot. I'm Married To, last song, side 2. Wow, I like that one. I really like that song. Jungle Rot, that's a good song. They're all good except for, I think, the 4th track on side 2. Or maybe it's the 3rd track on side 2. Anyway, this is great. Thanks for turning me on to the George Brigham Band. Because this thing's cool. I like it. Here's a book that came with it. Photos of the dudes. And tells a story. Well, it doesn't tell a story. I think it's an interview. Here's the LP. And yeah, thanks, Vinyl Richie. This is good. I'm going to check some more stuff out by the George... What's it called again? The George Brigham. George Brigham. Maybe he's got stuff that's hip. And speaking of hip stuff, check this out. This is demos and outtakes from 1979 and 1980. Bam! Side 1 of this is so good. And I don't even own a Go-Go's album. This is my first Go-Go's album and my only Go-Go's album. And this thing was made in Spain. Side A, How Much More? We got The Beat, Lust to Love, Surfing and Spying, and Cool Jerk. And those are 1980 demos. They sound great. Now, side 2, that's the punk rock side. Side 2 is live at the Mabuhay Gardens in San Francisco, 1979. Rehearsals from 1979. And then the last 2 are rehearsals from 1980. And yeah, side 2 is the punk rock side. So, have you ever heard anybody say, you know, the Go-Go's used to be a punk rock band? Side 2 is going to prove them right. And side 1, well, I like it, although I haven't really ever heard the original Go-Go's songs. I have a compilation album, or a few compilation albums, of bands doing songs by the Go-Go's, but to actually hear the, what's that album where they got the towels on their heads? I don't know if I've ever heard that. Isn't that funny? Anyway, I love the Go-Go's, especially when they're sounding like this, or when somebody's covering them. And I'm sure if I were to buy, I think there's an album called Vacation. I probably should buy that. I might like it. Or the, well, their first one with all the... What songs are on that? I'm sure We Got the Beats on it. Anyway, I should pick it up, but why when I got this? All right. And here's what the album looks like with a mean face. Okay, so that's the Go-Go's. Now, is there anything else I need to show? Oh yeah, I need to show this one. Got some Teenage Bottle Rocket records. A few of my Teenage Bottle Rocket records are worth, you know, over $100. Believe it or not. What's this? Oh, I know what this is. Where's the cover to that? And a few of my Cheap Trick records are worth some money. All right. Okay, this, I don't know where the... Wait, here's the jacket for it. I'm getting confused. This thing is a one-song 12-inch. This side doesn't have any groove. This side has the groove. And this is a band called Goldfrapp, and they're doing a cover version of the song by Marilyn Manson, This Is the New Shit. And wow, it is good. It's far better than the Marilyn Manson original version. It's just crazy with the screeching and the little voices. Oh man, it's great. So if you, well, you may not ever see this because it's from Europe, but if you ever see this Goldfrapp Marilyn Manson, don't be afraid to pick it up. It is actually kind of funny. It's so creative and different that you're kind of laughing at it, which is fine by me. And here's the paper thing it came in. And I think this Goldfrapp band should have done the whole Golden Age of Grotesque album like they do the song This Is the New Shit. Would have been much better than the Marilyn Manson version of his own album. Anyway, a week from tomorrow, I'll be in Brooklyn rocking to Alice Donut, baby. Okay, here's another great record that I can't find. Oh, here it is. I found it. This is the Melvins Thunderball. Check out that album cover. If that's not the greatest album cover of the year, I don't know what is. And then there's the back. Also righteous. Comes with this booklet of art. There's Mothra. And this is what the LP looks like. Very swampy. Now, side one of this is extremely interesting and just a excuse me. You'll just listen to it again and again and again. Side two isn't like side one. Side two is more like the Melvins. But a band like the Melvins, they'll do one side of an album one way, and then the flip side, they'll do it, they'll sound completely different. And then you choose which sound you like. And I choose side A of Thunderball. All right. Now, let's get into something I'm getting from Australia, and I don't remember what this thing is. Man, that Thunderball record, side A, is worth the price of the record. Plus the artwork on it is worth the price of the record. Ooh, this is very taped up. I'll spill that. Wow. Now that's some packaging. Oh, and there's a hype sticker from the Melvins Thunderball. All right. What is this? I truly don't remember what this is. But I bet you it's neat. If I can ever get into it. Hold on. Is there anything else in here? There is. Oh wow! Oh, I'm very pleased. I'm so glad they packaged it the way they did. Now, what about this? Why is this all taped up? I think these are the records to it. He really packaged this really well. This is a really, really, really exciting thing for me. Because Vinyl Richie had this in the background. And I said, well, I want one too. So I started searching. And then I finally just broke down and paid the price for it. Because I just wasn't going to find it at an affordable price. Okay. What's this? Oh, these things are just holding the records. Let's put this here. This is a big moment for me. Anything in there? Nope. I'll keep this. I can put a record in it. Here are the records. I don't know what this sounds like. Oh man, it's really taped in there. Wow, here, geez, more tape on this thing. I gotta be ever so careful. I wonder why he taped it so much. So I don't want to ruin this. This was kind of expensive. All right, come off of there. Damn. I don't think I was meant to get into this thing. People are going to shut off this video going, well, let's check back next week when we find out if he got into the album. It's just he put a big piece of tape on this. And I can't open it up and get the album out. Wow, this thing is like sealed. What did he do this for? I tell you what, let's do this. Let's put it on this box. Let's just cut this side open. And then I'll just pull it out this side and throw this record protector away. Wow, this is what I would call overdoing it with the packaging. There. Okay, now let's show everybody what this thing is. Bam! There it is. The elusive Cramps record. Oh, geez, and there's more jackets in it. Anything else? Nope, that's it. And this thing is... I can't even read where it was recorded. Look at the back of it. It's thin green print on red. Anyway, wow. Look at that album cover. And it's a full show, and it's from the Date with Elvis tour. I know that. So anyway, here it is. It says it's made in Costa Rica. And this is the Kiss My Ass Cramps bootleg. Happy to have that. Okay, you sit right over there. Now, let's get into this other one, and this one won't be such a pain. Because this is new. And it's sent to me from a company. Oh, this is beautiful. Check it out. It's the soundtrack to Wes Craven's The Serpent and the Rainbow. Let's see what this thing has got to offer. All right. There's the front. There's the back. I have this movie on DVD, but I can't remember what it sounds like. This is what the vinyl looks like, though. Very red, white, and blue. And the other record is the same. Now, is there a booklet? No. Probably telling all about the movie, or who made the movie, or the music to the movie. I have 1,576. That's the number of this copy out of 2,000. So there's 2,000 of these things for the planet to enjoy. So this ought to be fun to listen to. All right, here's another one. This one came in a big box. Oh. Okay. I'm just going to have to tear into this thing. Oh, this one is also protected by record jackets. This is that, whatever that is, that dude. And here's Paul Williams. I think I remember Paul Williams. Oh, here we go. Oh, here's this. Narada Michael Walden, I Cry, I Smile. Debbie Boone, You Light Up a Life. And Lou Reed, Metal Machine. Record Store Day 50th Anniversary copy. Where's the, there it is. Let's get into this baby. See what it's all about. All right. Well, that came off easy. Good. Back, front, embossed. 8-track. Picture of the dude. And of course, the records are silver to match the cover. Let's pull the other record out. Front of the 8-track. And that's what the record looks like. Of Lou Reed, Metal, what is this called? Metal Machine? There's the inside. Yeah, Metal Machine by Lou Reed. Is there a little booklet? No, no booklet. And I'm going to enjoy experimenting with this baby. All right, that's the video. I showed a whole bunch of stuff, and who would have thought Debbie Boone would have snuck her way into one of my videos? I'm telling you, security around here is loose. Good night, nurse.